guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Low Elo League of Legends, where we are following silver, gold, bronze, AD carries and watching how they play and trying to learn from them. This is an ideal series for basically any player below platinum looking to climb, looking to get better, and looking to improve their AD carry gameplay. So the game we have today is of a silver 2 AD carry player on the EUS server with a 56% win rate on Kai'Sa. Not sure why she isn't playing Kai'Sa this game, but we've got her instead on Xayah. So let's get into it. Cool. Now looking at the match, looking at the histogram here, we can kind of see that there's going to be some action. So let's see what happens. Now, I really want to know where this Xayah goes. See, guys, when we're playing, right, before minions spawn, it's all about vision, right? It's all about protecting the entrances to your jungle. So when you and your support do this, you're becoming redundant. And look what's happening. This is what happens. So I was just guessing this, but it actually happens. This is what happens when, as an AD carry and a support, you go to defend the same alcove. Or you just autopilot and you walk to wherever's safe because you want to go get a drink or whatever. Never do that, because look what happens. Their whole team walks through and Xayah and Thresh are completely oblivious. Instead of pathing up here, all you want to do is path down here and you avoid what is, I'm sure, about to be disaster here as Fizz baits them out. You can see this is just going to end in absolute disaster. Here we go. Watch it play out. Thresh gets killed. Yone gets killed. Xayah survives. Has to use exhaust. And now they've completely lost control of their bot side, and they've put themselves at, what is that? A 1.2k gold disadvantage, sorry. All because we didn't walk in here or ward it. I see this. I've seen this actually 2 or 3 out of the 3 Low Elo Legends AD carry games I've reviewed. So, guys, just ward that bush. You don't even have to stand there. Just ward it and walk away. It's the cause of so many first bloods and troubles for AD carries and bot laners. Cool. So, again, Xayah just uses her abilities to push the wave. I mean, technically, Jarvan could have started this red buff, right? And if Jarvan was smart, he would have started that red buff and then gone for a level 2 gank here, because yes, I guess Thresh and Xayah have flash up, but it'd be a really easy gank. So I'm not sure actually why he started here, but something the red team definitely could have capitalized on there is started red buff because they had control, and then immediately ganked bot side because Xayah's pushing. So again, don't push. Don't push. We're already down, what is that, 1k gold. We're down a kill. We're down summoner spells. Don't push. Just engage off Thresh's hooks and just go even in CS. Look what we've got here now. We've got a pushing wave. This is just going to push. And what's the purpose, right? A lot of the time I just see gold, silver, bronze, AD carries. They just auto-attack minions because they can. It's like they're bored or something. Or they just don't know what to do. They don't have the patience to just sit there and let the wave naturally kind of crash against itself. They have to use their abilities. They have to push. For some reason, we're always trying to get pointless auto attacks in. And it's fine to push this wave if you have a goal. Like if Xayah really wanted to recall because she has money to spend. But in this situation, she doesn't. And it just doesn't make sense. And again, we don't need to attack these. Just run them back. If we ran those 2 minions back, we'd get a really nice minion freeze here. And then, wow, Pantheon's pathing bot lane. Perfect. A freeze here for the next minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Gives Pantheon a really good gank. Yes, Pantheon might not gank us, but at least we've set it up. Because right now, Pantheon cannot gank this lane. And ideally, particularly when you're behind, and you can see that Pantheon's an early game jungler, and he's already been ganking a lot, you want to set up your lane so that Pantheon can gank for you. Because that will get you back in the game, it will play to Pantheon's win condition, and it will mean, you know, you can scratch the itch of trying to, instead of trying to push this wave, you can actually scratch the itch of, fuck, let's get a kill with a jungle gank. So it's just a much more effective way to play laning phase, and it's something I almost never see, particularly in silver, gold, and bronze, and you know, and obviously below there. Cool, really good engage. Again, every time Thresh engages is when you should go in as Xayah in this matchup. Because Thresh keeps hitting his hooks, we didn't need to flash there. Wait, let's go back. What the fuck? Okay. We do not need to flash, and I guarantee this is gonna... That flash there is going to mean the death of Xayah in the next 5 minutes. I can guarantee it. We do not need to flash there. Why don't we need to flash there? Rakan's low health. MF does not have a kill shot here. She cannot take off 540 of your health regardless of Rakan's knock-up. Rakan has nothing left. MF can't deal 600, or what is it, 540 health in the space of a second. And Thresh is here supporting you. You've got a perfect triangle here. So instead we burn that flash, and now we don't have the flash for whatever's to come in the future. Cool. Good, good, good. Yes, yes. Let this wave push. Excellent. No, 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 no. Just let it push. Let it push. Let it push. Look where Pantheon is. Let it push. Excellent. Gets hit by the double up. No, no. We don't need to auto attack, Xayah. We do not need to auto attack. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Imagine if we had flash here, guys. What would happen if Xayah had flash there? Crazy. I feel like I'm a fortune teller. You know, we burn our flash for a pointless ability to dodge a pointless ability. Great, sure, it was great reaction times. We dodged the Rakan knockup, but it ends up meaning, you know, we get 3-0'd here. And, you know, yes, the flash probably wouldn't have prevented that, but at least we would have got 1 kill for it. And instead of it being a 3k gold deficit and we lose all these minions, maybe we got a kill and also got out. Cool, now we lose all this. Look at the gold difference. You can see here, Xayah's now down, what is that, like 1,200 gold at 5 minutes. Purely because 1, we didn't ward this bush, and 2, we did a really bad flash. The bad flash wouldn't have prevented that much gold. Maybe like 200, 300 gold. But this, not warding that tri-bush before minion spawn was the biggest mistake so far. Cool. Don't push, don't push, don't push. Excellent. Why are we auto-attacking? Just press S. Press S. No, don't use your abilities, guys. Unless you've got a reason. So I've got a bit of a cough. I'm going to try and reduce my shouting. Unless you've got a reason to push, like we need to push for Dragon Prior. We need to push because Pantheon wants to turret dive. We need to push because we need to reset. Unless you have a reason to push that is good, do not push. There is no reason. All you do is put yourself in a dangerous position. Where you are right now, given this game situation, where you're down 1k gold is perfect. Why is it perfect? It's perfect because MF and Rakan cannot kill you while you're under turret. Yes, they get Dragon Prior, but we already forfeited our right to Dragon Prior and our right to winning this lane before minions spawned and when we burnt our flash. So once you forfeit, once you do really bad actions at the beginning of the game, you can't continue to play the game as if you were ahead, as if you were even, or as if you were stomping your enemy. Because Xayah's playing right now as if she's ahead or even in the game, when in reality, she's quite far behind. Now, this is good. Again, as I've said, Xayah, only engage, only use your abilities when Thresh hits his hook. The rest of the time, just play passive and focus on wave management. All you need to do as a Xayah in this game, as any AD carry in a game like this, where you're down 4 kills, you're down 2.6 gold, your MF's 3-0, you're 0-1, just chill out. Focus on managing the wave and focus on the small wins. Get little trades. When Thresh hits a hook, make sure you're there to trade. When they push in the wave, make sure you can set it up nicely. We can't contest Dragon here. It doesn't matter. Dragon, we have to concede. We just have to give it. Oh, what are we doing? Oh my god. Yes. Oh, unlucky. No, 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 no. Leave. Leave. What? Where are you going? Oh. Now, that looked like a bit of tilt, to be honest. Like, I just want to fucking kill the Rakan, and I'm just going to die for it, and then we end up getting nothing. Really bad. Cool. Okay, so this game is tough, right? We're down, what is that, like almost 3k gold at 9 minutes. It's pretty bad. We're down 5 kills. But this game isn't over yet. We've got a 3-0 Yasuo. Our Pantheon's not doing too bad. And to be honest, we could be doing better as a bot lane. We've done some really stupid preventable errors that could have maybe shaved 1 or 2k off this goal difference. But we get a plating. This is really good. Okay. Get the plating, reset. Leave. Okay, this is again, any win you can get is massive when you're behind. Take a plating. Take it as a small window of lead or like getting back into the game and then just leave. You're not going to get anything out of attacking this wave, attacking this turret beyond that first plating. Instead, you actually now lose all the gold you just gained and lose all the tempo because you just died for no reason. They get a plating. Really great hook again by Thresh, but, you know, there's no one there to follow up because Xayah died. So, guys, when you're behind, learn to play from behind. You cannot do the same things you can do. You cannot do what MF is doing. You cannot do what she's doing. You can't go for 2 plates. You have to go for 1 and just take what you can get and reset. Take what you can get, reset. Manage the wave perfectly for either 2 outcomes. Pantheon to gank you or preventing them from getting a further lead on you. All the game is about when you're down this much, and yes, you can be like tilted, and I'd say like, why would you get tilted in a game like this? Like, it's basically all your fault. Like, I don't really understand tilt in League of Legends when a lot of the things you did wrong are your own doing. Sometimes it's ignorance. Like, a lot of people, particularly in like gold, bronze, and silver, they'll make mistakes, but they won't be able to self-identify as mistakes that they made. They'll think it's someone else's issue, or it was someone else's mistake that caused them to die, when in reality it was their ignorance, it was their inability to react to one of their allies doing something, or they, you know, followed through with a really bad gank or something as an example. Cool, this is a really good gank opportunity. Excellent Xayah, great snare. This should be a kill. Never mind. MF's gonna ult. Oh god, sorry. This is good. Yes. Xayah! No! At that point in the game, you've just got to take the risk and go for that kill there. Pantheon committed, you may as well. Like, why would we not commit there, but we committed to trying to chase down the Rakan like 4 minutes earlier? It just doesn't make sense. So, you know, 3 or 4 big mistakes here, all done by Xayah in isolation. Yes. Yone is 0-5. You know, Fizz is 4-3. Jarvan's 3-0. But regardless of that, we could have really saved this bot lane and given ourselves 2 lanes that could have won or at least gone even. I think Yasuo, I would count that as a 1 lane. You know, it's even CS, but he is up kills, even platings. But instead of going even or winning bot lane through sheer tilt or lack of knowledge or experience in what to do when behind, particularly when MF gets first blood, we have caused a 1k gold deficit, which MF... Oh, no, sorry, she had like a 300, 400 gold lead before minions spawned. We've turned that now into a 2 point... Again, I'm so bad at maths. That's like a 2.3k. Yeah, about a 2.3k gold lead. For reasons purely that you could have prevented as the AD carry. And it's generally, again, look, we get caught by overextending here. This is what happens when you're behind as well. You don't understand what the tempo of the game is anymore because you're always playing catch up, so you never can actually get back into tempo. Now, if she recalls here, she gets back into tempo. She gets back into tempo because Thresh has roamed, MF's just coming back to lane. If she recalls now, this wave is going to be even by the time she gets back. Instead, she goes for Krugs. The only thing Krugs is going to do here is lower your health and make you waste all your mana. So it's just a bit of a... It's just a bit pointless. Like, it's not the end of the world, but look, we lose a plating and we lose a CS purely because we wanted to do Krugs and now we're half health with half mana. I would have much rather you just recall and reset, or just stay and wait for the wave to push in. Again, it's like almost this ADHD, like not an offensive way of ADHD, but it's this impatience yeah, sorry, I shouldn't refer to ADHD and impatience in the same sentence. It's this impatience that a lot of players, when they're behind... Sorry, this cough's bad. I'm going to drink some water. This impatience a lot of players get, and they just don't know what to do. They feel like they have to do something, when in reality, the best thing you can do is just calm it down, focus on the fundamentals, focus on CS and wave management. The easiest way to get back into a game when you're behind like this is CS, wave management, and capitalizing on the enemy's mistakes. CS and wave management is all Xayah's control. Capitalizing on the enemy's mistakes is a combination of the enemy, the combination of your teammates, and the combination of yourself. For example, a lot of the mistakes, some examples of mistakes in this game by the enemy were every time Thresh hit a hook. That's an enemy mistake. Yes, it's a good play by Thresh, but in reality, when you're playing Rakan MF and you're 3 kills ahead, you should never get hit by a Thresh hook unless you want to. It's looking like this game might be a little bit over. Xayah's like refusing to play. I'm not sure why. Here we go. Excellent, Xayah. Yes, join the fight. Beautiful. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice. Excellent. A lot of shutdown gold here, guys. Good flash, good flash. I think that's a fine flash. You kind of had to there. That's fine. I mean, she could have probably ulted instead, and it would have been the same outcome. I'd probably, if I'm a Xayah, I'd probably ult rather than flash, because I think at this stage in the game, your flash is a bit more valuable than your ult, and it comes off a quicker cooldown. But that's okay, not the end of the world. Cool, rotate. No, 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 no. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Okay, yes, you're behind, but this is not what you want to do. Yes, you want to get gold. Yes, you want to slow the tempo of the game down, but that is not how you do it. You do not take your ally jungle camps. Because look what we've done. We've now allowed Rakan and MF to get about a minute, 2 minutes worth of pressure, and this lane doesn't even push in. So MF and Rakan lose nothing for this. All they do is gain a turret while we did Krugs. Instead, you push in this wave, make sure all these minions crash, so they miss out on half a level of XP and about 200 to 300 gold, and you rotate mid. So you push it out, recall, rotate mid. Or you ignore Krugs and immediately walk to mid lane because you see a lot of people grouped. Now Xayah, go top. Xayah, go top. Go top, go top, go top. Okay. Now this is actually a really good situation, because here you go, why would I go top? Like, it's clearly a lost situation. Now, and there's two options here, really. Xayah could keep pushing, or Xayah could go top. And you might go, well, staying mid there was a good option. But actually, look at the consequences of what happens. And now, I don't think Xayah on her own could have prevented this. But if Xayah was here, she'd at least have the opportunity and the... What's the word? The, oh, there's such a good word for this. The option, I guess, for lack of the actual word that I was thinking of, she would have the option to choose whether or not she can engage here. Now she does choose to engage. Really good. Look at this. Xayah, keep fighting. Oh, unlucky. She's just a bit too far behind. That was a good fight, but unfortunately they're a bit too far behind there. And now we've got ourselves a really, really messy game. I think if Xayah did recall and we tried to fight at this turret rather than with no turret, I think they would have had a much better chance at that fight if they fought while the inhib turret was still up. Now this game gets a bit messy. We can fast forward a bit. That was a key moment, though. If that fight happened around that turret, I really think that was a chance for blue team to get back into the game. Cool. Now, this is the right thing to do as Xayah. Not die, but obviously group mid. What you want to do in that situation is you just let the wave crash and you sit here and CS it. You're so far behind at this point, and I know generally when a game is like this, you're down 10k, the game's over, right? But there's still opportunities to learn. There's still ways to hone your abilities and to play good fundamental League of Legends. When you're in a game like this and your team's not FFing, don't mentally check out. You should play out this game and just focus on fundamentals and take it as like a learning opportunity of how can I play from behind. Because what if a similar situation happens to this where... What if a similar situation happens to this where the game is much closer? And instead of it being 19 minutes and the red team's here, let's say it's like 30 kills all, it's 30 minutes in, there's 2k gold difference, and all of a sudden you're in a situation like this and you do exactly what you did just there. You wouldn't have learnt anything. However, if you play out this scenario when you're this far behind and you do the good fundamental League of Legends play, which is sit under your tier 2 and just farm and concede until there's an opportunity, you get into good habits, you build good habits, and then when those close games come, you know what to do when it's neck and neck. The next fight really matters. Now this looks like it's going to be a GG. Let's see the last fight. Yeah, that's just over. We'll watch it play out. I don't think anything special is going to happen here. Is Zai going to get back in the game? Okay. Let's see how much gold they can get back here. They were down about 13k gold. Now, they'll get back gold here because they've got all the waves pushing to them. But, you know, this game's pretty much over. Let's just keep fast forwarding. Red get Dragon, cool. Good fundamental League of Legends by Red. They take top, they take mid, they go bot. Yep. Yeah, Zai can't do anything. It's GG. Cool. Alright. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that game. I think that one was a really good one. And this is probably a game that you all see. I bet you guys have 1 or 2 of these games a week at least. And I bet you always go, this game was a loss. I couldn't do anything about it. I didn't learn anything. I got tilted. All these things are purely preventable. 1, by not doing the mistakes we pointed out, watching Zaya, watching this game back. 2, not getting tilted. Strong mentality matters so much. And 3, learning to play from behind and using losses like this as learning opportunities. When your team isn't going to FF, when the enemy team isn't going to end quick, use that 5 minutes of game time to just practice. Like, be the underdog. Embrace the fact that you're behind. The game's already lost, right? What have you got to lose? Why just sit there and mope? Why just sit there and, you know, do nothing? At least use your time, that 5 minutes of game time, to practice. How can I play from behind? Can I get a kill here? What could I do to manipulate this wave to delay their win con? You know, all these kind of things should be going through your head because that's a winner's mindset. And that's the mindset of a low elo League of Legends player that wants to get higher elo. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to be on these episodes in the future, please send me a message using the links in the description of this video below. You can either DM me directly on Discord or join my coaching Discord where we run weekly bootcamp masterclasses to prevent things like this happening for you. So if you want to go beyond just watching YouTube videos and you want to learn from challenger AD carry coaches as well as myself on how to become a better AD carry and how to climb out of low elo League of Legends, please jump in that Discord. I'll give you your first masterclass session free, and then after that we can talk about whether you want to continue doing it and we can go from there. Anyway, as always, cheers, good luck on the Rift, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Low Elo League of Legends.